COVID-19 took over our lives really quickly. We quickly jumped into action. What does our community need right now? How can we respond?
We've went from being a traditional school-age child care site to a food distribution site as well.
Our families need a place where they can come and feel comfortable and get what they need.
We're here for the community because that's our mission.
Eighteen YMCA locations around the Twin Cities are partnering with Loaves and Fishes and United Health Group to provide free, fresh food.
There's a big need. A lot of folks are hungry. They're struggling to make ends meet at home. And we see many of those folks coming every day. Here we'll go through 500 meals per day.
How does this help? This is how we eat every day. So on the weekends it's even harder, but we manage and try to salvage what we can.
We've had people come up and talk about the difficulties that they're experiencing, and we want to be a help and a beacon for hope for them.
Let's get some lunches.
My wife did lose her job, so we don't know what the next couple months is going to look like. So having this here has made it much easier for our family to feel, I guess, more secure.
About 200 packages of school supplies were handed out at the Montreal Court Apartments in Little Canada today. This is to help students finish out the school year from home.
Regardless of what's happening, the Y is an important part of their lives, and we're going to just double down on what we're doing and make sure that they still have what they need so that they do not take a step backwards during this time.
Since the pandemic, the families that we've been serving through the New American Welcome Center, we've seen an increased need for unemployment benefits application, public assistance, rentals, distance learning. We started providing remote and virtual service hours so people could call into our team and receive that same type of support.
The Ys have been operating as daycare centers for the children of our state's essential employees.
We have young people in here every day so their families can go to work during the COVID crisis, and a place for their young people to come and be safe.
Students and staff at the YMCA have had to adapt quickly these past few months.
Some people say, oh, they don't understand what you're saying, but they do. They know the difference. They can feel the difference. They can see the difference everywhere that they're going.
You need to stay away from people so they don't sneeze on you.
Great job by the YMCA trying to work through it with the young people.
So YMCA is going digital, offering classes to everyone, no membership needed. The same instructors you'd see in person are now on video for classes like boot camp, yoga, and youth sports.
I hope to see you again soon. Take care, you guys.
I'm giving you a quick call to check in with you and see how you're doing.
We've called thousands of seniors since all of this started. They have been so appreciative. They need somebody who's reaching out and helping with whatever they might need.
We have reached out to over 250 young people within the first 48 hours to make sure they had a safety plan in place, make sure their basic needs were met, make sure they had PPE if needed. We need to really get our young people safe.
Chaos filled Minneapolis streets for a fourth night.
Then everything in our community happened following the death of George Floyd. And now grocery stores are closed. Places where young people were able to safely access resources before are no longer available to them.
It's been a roller coaster for sure of emotions, they're just in shock and they don't really know how to respond. So you just got to try and reach out to those people and uplift them.
The community is very traumatized right now. This is a time in history as never before. We understand that. We were honored to receive $5 million in funding from UHG to expand the work that we're doing. We want to open up a virtual platform as a safe space where people can come and talk and engage.
7:30 in the morning, they were around the block. There's a really, really big need here. The Blaisdell YMCA has a partnership with Lyndale Neighborhood School. They were looking for a place to make sure they can serve the community, and they came to the Y and we said yes.
Oh, we've got diapers and baby wipes and baby formula, snacks for kids.
The Y is a hub in this community. Our families live in this neighborhood. It's so close to all of the devastation and destruction. They've lost their post office, they've lost their bank, the nearest Cub to them. When Mary came to me yesterday and said, we have to keep this going, I tried. Our families need it, and I'm glad it's going out. Maya, stand.
We have never been busier than we are now.
We're being challenged right now, but despite our community going through some really adverse times, we provide a space where they can continue to thrive as well.